And we're live.
And we live. Okay, we have Kashed music on board. Back in the mama's house. Thank you for coming on.
We're back.
We
How
had
we
another
doing,
pod, but we're not talking about that anymore.
Yeah.
So
It's
it's
old
fucked
news.
up.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
Old news. But yeah, dude, tell us what's up, man. How is it?
It's been good, man.
Yeah,
We've just been working on producing. I've had a few shows here and there. Played Avenue mid-March, which was super fun.
Yeah.
Played Toro, which is another nightclub downtown, which was sick. And then since then, we've just been working on producing our own music, coming out with some originals. We have probably like 6 or 7 tracks that we have like 80 and 90% done. But yeah, other than that, we're just trying to put out some music right now.
For sure. Yeah, like tell us like where you're from, like
tell us your names first.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Where are my manners? So I'm Chase. I'm from Orange County, California. We met at the University of Oregon where we went to college. But I started my music career senior year of high school, or actually summer after senior year. Started out mixing, and then after that, after I met him at college, kind of got more into the producing side. But he's been mainly focused on producing the whole time.
I'm Kyle, from Oregon, technically, I guess.
you can put it closer to him.
Oregon. But yeah, I started making music, I think my sophomore year of high school, just like producing beats and stuff. And then since then just kind of progressed. And once we met up in college, like started really producing more EDM and like a lot of house stuff. So
yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, bet. Then I mean we already talked. We had this we had this podcast. It was so good, but it was like we're gonna go over a couple of things, probably make it new then. I guess because we got some other shit coming up. You guys got some other shit coming up? Maybe trying to get into Bloom.
I mean a couple nightclubs down here we're trying to get into. Definitely want to play Bloom. Like to play a couple more shows down at Avenue. I mean Nova would be sick, but we'll see about that one.
We're actually submitting a mix for their like artist liaison. Posted on the story like San Diego based DJs like send me your mix. So we're gonna send him a mix and hopefully we get picked. Hopefully the best. Fingers crossed. But yeah, other than that, we've honestly just been like grinding in the studio.
Yeah, I'd say the focus recently has definitely been on like production and trying to get a couple more songs out.
Fuck yeah. Do you guys have like SoundCloud going or what?
We do. We have a SoundCloud. A lot of the stuff on our SoundCloud is from like kind of beforehand, like early in the Kashed project when we were like making a lot more future bass and like a couple remixes. Like none of our new stuff is on there. I think we're gonna put out our new stuff on Spotify because they're all originals. So that's kind of the goal.
Would you guys restart? Would you guys like do like how like some people like start their page and then they like restart? Like would you do that or rebrand kind of or would you guys kind of stick to like what you guys already have?
20K players on one SoundCloud song we put out, so like I don't know. I guess we'll keep it.
20,000.
Yeah. It was like
can't
a
delete that
Hollow remix, but it was like kind of sick. It's future based, but.
Oh, that worked.
That
shit was popping back then.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of want to keep it to like go back after a few years and be like, this is where we started.
Exactly.
Wow, we've come such a far way. Like,
or delete.
It's a part of the story, man.
Yeah,
really
there are a few embarrassing tracks. If you want,
there are some not good ones.
Really?
They're not great. They're not great.
They're not good.
Yeah, we made like a Trevor Daniels remix.
Yeah, that falling song. I don't know if you guys remember that, but
no.
Trying to get some TikTok clout.
I don't want to sing it. I'm not a good singer.
You guys have any mixes on there?
Well,
we have one mix that we did. We played this like live stream for this company called Up and Up. So we have our mix for that, which is like 20-25 minutes. But that was in March of 2021.
And then like prior to us making music, you got a bunch of mixes up on like your old like project, which are pretty fire.
Lost Forest.
Lost Forest. Shout out Nate. Shout out Nate.
I have a good amount of plays on my old mixes, like 30K on one. But yeah, they're like super old.
What is that?
So my project before I joined Kashed was Lost Forest. It was me and my high school homie Nate. Shout out the boy Nate. Just like last time. But yeah, we kind of got into music DJing. So we just have like a bunch of mixes on there from us. But yeah, they're super sick, honestly. Like, I'll go back and listen to them now, and I'm like, wow, it was actually pretty good back then. Like, surprisingly enough. Like, I feel like I've gotten so much better since then, but listening back, I'm like, all right, props, dude.
Play them during the pregame.
Yeah.
Toss and die. And
yeah. Throw it on. No one notices. Yeah. Don't tell anyone it's yours.
That up and up shit. You had COVID, right?
I had COVID. So like the first show we did with them, I had we were supposed to play like a live stream for them, and I got COVID. And like this was at like the peak of COVID, so everyone was like super sus about it. Yeah. And so like we had to like make our own stage in like the backyard of this guy's house for the live stream.
There's two separate tents.
Because there's two separate tents. Yeah. And we were wearing masks, like gloves. Like gloves. I think we have pictures from it, but you can see us. We're like gloved up, masked up. Like.
We'll put that up.
Yeah, I know.
I know. See the pictures.
The homies all gloved up. Peak COVID live stream.
That was so fucking funny.
Yeah, it was fucked, dude.
I remember watching some Insomniac live streams, and they all had masks, gloves.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. What was that one dude who like came and cleaned the decks between every set?
Oh,
they had like some name for him, like DJ Cleano or some shit like that.
I remember like Lewis for their stream had like Clorox wipes in front of their like deck or whatever.
Jesus. That's so funny, bro. And then I think it was the owner of Insomniac. He was the only person
Pasquale,
in the stands. Yeah, the only person in the stands or whatever.
And he was just going ham,
and
dude.
He was just emceeing, like he was vibing. So funny, vibing, bro. But they had like a big ass production for that.
Dude, yeah. Huge. They turned their warehouse into a full like stage setup.
Yeah, they had like
so sick
lights and like Escape. They had all the fucking Halloween decorations.
Yeah,
Beyond, they had all the Beyond decorations or whatever.
Yeah, it was tight. I mean, they found a way to
Weird
keep
times,
it going.
Bro.
Weird times.
It's
yeah,
crazy. We lived through that
pretty
shit.
Much over.
We lived through that shit. It's wild.
Yeah. That's the only reason why COVID was the only reason why I stayed DJing.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you had just so much free time?
Yeah. I was going to sell it. And like the day lockdown went down, when they announced it, it was on off-rep. And somebody was like, yo, like, I'll buy both. Because I'm selling the speakers and the deck. Like, I'll buy both. I was like, I waited like an hour. I was like, I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, we're not going to do shit.
Dude,
like, we weren't doing shit, nothing. Bro. We were getting
nothing.
We were getting paid. We were fucking... I was getting paid to surf and DJ.
Yeah, right? Like,
it was ridiculous. I worked 1 day a week.
It was wild.
Takeout only.
Yeah. I mean, like once COVID hit, we definitely like locked in like a little bit more on production too, because there's like nothing to do.
I feel like a lot of people locked in on the shit that they actually wanted to try and do.
For sure, yeah.
And now they're fucking probably gonna do it for the rest of their life. Type shit.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean,
so one positive, I guess.
That is it. I feel like it made people find not who they are, but what they like to do.
Yeah,
for sure.
Follow their passion.
Yeah.
It's a long time, dude. It's a lot of time.
Dude, that was like 3 years now, or like
literally.
I think we're at 2.
Was it
2019?
Oh shit!
I started DJing.
Yeah, it was 2.
I count to. Started COVID.
Yeah.
The first days when I started, it's been 2 years in March.
2 years since. Yeah. Damn.
So
2 full years.
It's wild. Time like is such a blur now.
We were tripping.
I'm like,
everybody's tripping about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just saw you like last year, and they're like, that was 3 years ago.
I
was like, wait, what?
Dude, I know. Like literally, like even this year, like I think back to January, and I'm like,
right?
Yo, that was a long time ago.
Like
man.
we moved in here January, and I'm like, fuck, we've lived here for like almost 5 months now. Are you kidding me?
Like puts it into perspective, right?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Is that Tamara?
I know. I kind of got scared too.
You guys didn't get sus, and I was like, wait, bro.
I know. I was like, oh,
wait,
shit,
why did
just
they come in? They just come in.
She had to pick something up.
Oh, okay.
We have a guest.
Hello.
I mean,
Winston.
Oh, Winston.
But yeah, so how many tracks do you guys have like now complete? Like, do you guys have complete tracks, or what's the deal?
Like complete. We don't have anything like mixed. Well, actually, we have a couple mix and master, but I don't think we're gonna release them. They were like some ones we were making a while ago, and like I don't know, not super hyped on them now. But other than like we have like 5 or 6 that like we're like pretty hyped about that aren't like fully mixed and mastered yet. But like once we do that, I think we'll probably release those soon.
How long do you like? So how long after you make a track and you sit on it, like before you put it out? Because I'm the type of person that like if I make something, like I'm gonna just put it out, see what happens. Like how long do you sit on it for?
I don't know. I think for us, like we can be like super critical of the shit we make. So like if we're grinding on it and like that last like 10% to finish the song like sucks, and by the end of it, like I hate the song pretty much.
Same with me, bro. Oh my
God. So like I think we have to give it like at least like 2 weeks of not hearing it to like listen back and then be like, okay, this is sick, or it's
a whole process.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people don't really get it. Like I'll listen to the track 1,000 times. I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I've listened to it so much. It's boring. You need to do something new. Like if you stop for 2 weeks and then go back to it, you're like, okay, it bangs.
Yeah.
Then you drop it or like finish mastering it or mixing it or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like you two have very similar mindsets, and us two have very similar.
Yeah. It's kind of funny.
He's a perfectionist, where it's like, today he's like, oh, these vocal chops, like something's wrong with them, and like we fix like the tiniest little pop, like you cannot even hear it, and he's like, oh, that sounds so much better.
I know,
but it's
like, bro, like it does,
it does.
But it's good. Like that's the thing is like it's really nice producing with someone with like a different mindset.
It's
because,
a good
like,
balance.
I'll get locked in on like something super small like that, and then like getting the perspective of like
I'll
the
be
bigger
like, dude,
picture.
it sounds chill. Like they're not gonna notice that. Like it sounds sick. Let's just put it out.
Nobody will notice, but the people that actually criticize it will notice.
Yeah, that's why. But
that's
then,
true too.
But like, I'm exactly like you, dude. Like I made a Sweet Dreams remix and like on the drop, I don't know what that sound is called. Like you know how Losing It has that horn?
Yeah, like the brass or like horn thing.
What is that called? Is that it? Is there a name for that?
I think it's just like a saw, like a detuned saw. Yeah.
Well, is there like a name for like there's like bass line,
like a melody technically,
I guess. All right, so I made a Sweet Dreams remix and like it wasn't the instrumental wasn't totally like synced up, and it didn't sound bad, but like there's like a clap or something or a kick that there's no bass, and I took all the bass out. There's like a kick in there and you could hear it, but I was like, oh my god, I could hear that but nobody else could, and I was like, I gotta fix it. Sounded way better once I fixed it. It took fucking 45 minutes though.
Yeah,
like you got to go in and like barely move it, see if it fits.
For sure,
oh
dude.
my god, it's ridiculous.
It's definitely like a fine line between like knowing when a track is done and like keep going on it. Because like even the like song we dropped on SoundCloud, like that got like whatever 20K plays or something. Like at first we were like, by the end of it we hated it. We were like not gonna release it. We were like, fuck this. Like, not gonna release it, and then like we did it and like people fucked with it, so I was like, all right.
How many likes did you get? I feel like that's
I think it was like what, we got like 600 likes or something like that on it, on the
San
Hollow one.
Yeah, that's a good ratio, dude.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, like people liked it. We got a bunch of reposts on it too and stuff, so
that's good. Yeah, I mean, I think that's like when you have a good track, that's the ratio, 600 to like 20K.
Yeah,
because
like
solid. We had, I mean, I dropped a mix that has like 6K and it has like I think a little over 200 likes.
Yeah, it's solid. Solid ratio.
I was like, damn, like, all right, 6,000 people fucking played it, and
only
200 liked it. Like, all right, it's pretty shit. But then,
but no,
as time went on, when you really
people
think about
play it multiple times, like
as time went on, because you could see that on Insights,
you
on
can
SoundCloud,
see it.
dude, it's crazy. People from Yerba Linda, I see you. Bro, I can see them. I can see how many times they listen to my shit. YL. This one chick listened to my stuff like 11 times. She liked like two of my mixes, but she probably doesn't know that I could see that.
Yeah, for
she
sure.
Was bumping the shit, like bumping it. I was like, damn.
That's funny.
We haven't talked in like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
We're literally looking at our insights like last week probably.
Yeah,
and like the past week we looked at that San Holo remix, and like this dude played it like 15 times in a week,
which is like so weird because it's like I didn't think like anyone would be like, wow, I love this song so much, you're gonna play it 15 times this week. Like, I don't even like the song that much.
People, it's actually it's pretty nuts.
I think it's cool though.
But like that's the beauty of it is like it like maybe to you it might not be like the coolest thing ever, but like dude to somebody else it's inspiring, bro. That's what I mean?
That's the thing. Like when you're making a track, you listen to it so many times that it just gets so old and so repetitive that you're like, this track sucks now. Like nobody's gonna like this. And then you release it and everyone hears it for the first time and they're like, wow, this is sick. Like you just almost lose that like feeling of hearing it for the first time, and you just
like
kind of
vibe
like
with
burn
them.
yourself, and then you see people vibing, and you're like, okay, this is sick. Like,
you're
right.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it.
We heard it on like another podcast. I think it was like a Two Friends podcast, and they were talking about like how when like they initially like make an idea, and if it's sick, they like make a note of it and be like, oh, this is sick. We like this idea, because by the end, like they inevitably hate it. And so like they make sure that they write down that like it's a good idea once like they make it initially.
Yeah,
pretty smart.
I feel like it's important.
I think like kind of going back to like what you mentioned about like having like similar mindsets and like having different personalities. I think that dude, like having someone that has like a very like focused mindset, and then having someone that has kind of like more of like a direct mindset, I feel like especially in producing music, like offsets each other so well. If that makes sense. Like I think that like in the studio, those are the types of people that like is A, you're gonna get stuff done, right? And then B, like you're gonna find like the little focal points that are like things that you're like, oh, I wanna fix that. You know what I mean? But then someone else is telling you like, no, like just don't even worry about it. It's like no, like I need to fix that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good mix. So it's like a good mix. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like because you're getting stuff done at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying.
If me and Kyle made a song together, we'll never drop it.
No, all you are like
exactly.
It would never be
That's
dropped.
what I'm saying.
It would never be done.
Yeah, it would never get done. That's why you need the drop it, and then you're like, oh, let me fix a couple, and then I feel like it's like you're over here, drop it over here. No, let me fix this, and it just goes as time goes on. Then you
meet in the middle at some point.
It's so important to find the right time to drop it too, because like we've made songs and they're sick, and then we're like, oh, they need more work, and we work on them, and then we listen to like the first version compared to this like last version, and the first one was so much better. And we're like, fuck,
that's so annoying, dude.
Yeah.
That's so annoying, bro. Like literally, like, because that's what happened with you. I feel like when you made "I Like the Way," I think that the first version was tough in comparison to the last version.
Like, who's that?
but like once you get to like the last, like, if you make 8 versions, right? Like the last like 6 to 8, so minuscule. Like the difference is so minuscule in comparison to like that 1 through 6. You know what I mean?
For sure, yeah.
So then you're just like waiting, just like in that time period of like the 6 to 8, and you're just like, well, like, should I do it? Should I not do it? And then ultimately you just do it, and it's like, well, it's like a weight off your shoulders at that point, right?
For sure.
It was such a weight. And then honestly, critics he critiqued my stuff. I was like, bro, it does not sound as lit as it can, you know? I was like, I told him that. He's like, yeah, like he likes the punchier like kicks and bass lines. He's like, kick punchier. Kick could be punchier. I was like, you know what, you're fucking right. Let me switch it up. I went to like Tech House on Splice.
Yeah.
Got a kick from there, switched it. Hits so much harder and is way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Dude, yeah, that's another thing. Is like
feedback is
drivier.
Like getting feedback in general, and then like also like a mix from like feedback from producers and then feedback from people who don't produce, because it's such a different mindset where like if you show it to someone who doesn't produce, they're gonna pick out stuff that like producers aren't gonna catch.
Or the producers will go more into it.
Yeah.
Because like, all right, like if Gil listens to a Fisher song, you can be like, it's cool. If you listen to my song, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like it sounds pretty similar. Like a producer would be like, all right, it's 2 totally different like songs.
Yeah.
It does not sound the same. Like blah blah blah. This has this. This has this.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like listening to a song with my girlfriend, she's like, "Oh, did you listen to those lyrics? Like the story was so good." I'm like,
"Story?
What lyrics?"
What lyrics?
What are you talking about? Like I'm only listening to music production. Like,
yeah, how's the mix?
But how's the bass line? Like,
it's literally just the house music, bro.
Not enough mids. Highs were too high. Compression whack.
That would be a good remix.
Yeah, literally.
But like honestly, like even if you get like the opinion of like mom or something, she'll give you something that like you would have not have ever thought of.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
Like that's what I'm saying is like you show Nate or me a song, like we'll like nitpick at it or something, but like you show someone that has no idea of something,
Like it sucks.
dude, they'll be like that too, right? You'll totally get that. You'll totally either get like A, like it's trash, or like B, like
It could be better.
it could like they'll just give you something that you would have never thought of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You also got to get feedback from people that will be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I've sent it to so many homies and they're like, "Oh, this is sick," and I'm like, "All right, like
I
that's
want you
cool,
to
but,
roast
like,
my song.
Give me
fucking
something
roast
more."
Me. Like,
I was at Brownies and Lemonade and I was talking to Dr. Fresh.
yeah, that's
And I was like, he's like, yeah, like he's talking to me about like some house call Rex. It's like his thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
his
Send
like
his
label.
label.
ID,
Yeah,
your ID, and he'll
like review it. Like,
review it on Twitch.
yeah, kind of
Oh,
like
sick.
Space Yacht. The what's the Space Yacht stream that they do?
Didn't you guys say that West End does something like that?
That's,
Yeah, they
He
have
does,
a
like
Discord.
He
but
can make-
Space Yacht
Yeah.
does like the same thing where you send in your song and they
Yeah,
and they
so-
review it on Twitch.
I was talking to him. I was like, yo, I sent my song in because we were in Mexico. So I met him the night, and
Did you go
then
for the spring break thing?
I played there.
No
Oh,
shit.
no way.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So like that's how I
Fuck
talk
yeah.
to him.
Hell
That's
yeah.
how- like shout out Idris. If he ever watches this shit, but I know he's a busy man. He works for Paul, and he's the guy who booked me. But
Shout out the guy.
I was talking to him, and he was like, I think he liked me. He brought me backstage and shit when I wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah.
But like I was with him, so they weren't gonna say anything. But yeah, I mean I wasn't acting a fool. I think that was the biggest thing for him. It's like I was
Yeah, as long as
new,
you're chill, like
new kid. He's like, you better fucking calm down. You know? Like I'm fucking next to wax mode. I'm like, yo, I'm like trying to like, yo, I'm gonna pick.
like a little kid,
Oh, yeah.
little kid in
I
the
know.
candy shop.
But dude, it's like that's it. Like you gotta just be like chill when you meet people like that.
But
Like
yeah,
I met the Chainsmokers and Zed, and like
Yeah.
same thing. I was just like try not to freak out and
Be
be,
cool,
like, oh,
be
this
cool.
is so sick.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's kind of hard to like not kind of freak out a little bit though. You know what I
Right,
mean?
like,
Because like
I
they're
gotta
cool
figure
people.
out a
I'll tell you
little
a
bit,
little
like-
story about that.
Well, like
too.
here's the thing is like, dude, like they're this, you know, they're human beings too. You know
That's
what I
the thing,
mean?
once
So
you
like
meet
it's
them,
pretty
just
sick.
people, like,
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
So Jai Wolf was there, and like all the parties for like the artists were in his room, and I got invited up there for one of the nights, and like I kind of blew it because like so I got invited, just me, and then we went down. The set was over, went back up. I brought them too, and I wasn't supposed to, and like I was kind of like fanboying on him a little bit. Sorry. Sajid.
Sorry, Jai Wolf.
Sajid.
I know, sorry, dog. My bad.
Sajid, that was my bad, but kind of fanboyed on him. He's like, "Yeah, come back tomorrow." Didn't come back tomorrow.
I feel like it's
Didn't-
also like
didn't
just
hit
like
my
a
ass.
thing, like
Yeah,
the
it's
fake
like-
invite.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
Not to make it
They're
like,
awkward.
yeah, I'll hit you
Yeah.
up.
Hella
Yeah.
fake,
I
yeah,
kinda
a
do
little
that shit
bit.
too.
You know what I
You got
mean?
very,
Yeah,
If
like,
I was
yeah.
him,
When
but like
you're
I, was,
that
I kind
big,
of blew
like-
it too, though. Like
Yeah.
I was fanboy. I was like showing him videos when I saw him live.
Dude,
It's like I
Look
know,
at
dude,
this
I know.
video.
The
I was
fucking
like,
TikToks
I was
and
like,
shit.
bro, like your Nocturnal Wonderland set was fucking game changing for me. It's my favorite video from it. And he's like, yeah, I remember that. That shit's sick. Like, yeah. Yeah,
but like
I
on the
fucked
flip
that up.
side though, I feel like he's gonna remember that.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
he's-
like,
like,
like
that's
people
gotta be
kind of
like,
remember that.
maybe,
That's gotta be a
maybe.
feel good moment.
Oh,
like,
of course. You know what I
oh,
mean?
it's sick.
and then like I always think like, dude, like when like when those paths cross again, you know what I mean? Like you'll see and
You'll
you'll be like,
laugh
dude,
about
like
it.
what up? Like I remember seeing you at X, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, dude, like that was dope. Like, you know, like be friends now, I guess, right? Hopefully.
Laugh about it. Yeah, but like
Yeah, you
it
can
wasn't-
laugh about it.
it
It's a
wasn't the
funny
right
moment.
place.
well,
It wasn't the right place.
I feel like
'cause it
it's
was in his room. It was after the fucking set. Everybody's chilling. You're not really like the vibe up there. When you're up there, you're not supposed to be like, yo, you're sick.
No,
you
that's
fucking
not it
this."
at
Yeah.
all. It's
Not
like
what
you're
be.
supposed to act like
You're
they're
supposed to
not
be like,
even
yo,
like.
I'm
chilling.
Nate. Like you don't
Yeah,
even
what's
say your
good?
fucking name.
Kyle,
like,
nice
yo,
to
I'm
meet you.
Nate,
Like,
yeah.
DJ name,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I got that, but like I was fucked up. I blew it.
It happens.
That
man.
it happens.
I wouldn't
I'm
even
not tripping
say. I
about
wouldn't
it.
even call it like blew it.
I
I
didn't
just
blow-
think
I
it's
didn't blow
like.
it.
I
I
just
didn't
think
blow
it's like, dude, like you're just being yourself.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
when I was
Like,
fucked
at
up,
that
it's
point.
just fanboying. It's
Dude,
fanboying, bro.
it's hard not to.
It is.
Exactly.
Like, when you
How do you
look up to
expect-
someone that much and like you finally get to meet them, it's like
That's next level, dude.
you gotta show
Yeah.
your appreciation. Like
Especially if you're fucked up.
It's
true.
Especially if
True.
you're fucked up.
If you're fucked up, give people their roses.
I shouldn't.
You know what I
should've
mean?
went back
All
up there.
time.
That's one thing. I should have went back up there. I was hammered.
Yeah.
I was so fucked. Dude.
Well, dude, me and Gil were in the pool all day long, just throwing it. Like, dude, because it was all inclusive resort, right?
Yeah.
So you just get alcohol and
Oh,
alcohol and
ridiculous.
alcohol,
Was it,
dude.
Puerto Vallarta?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
but dude, we were
which
just
hotel
swimming
was
all
it?
day, bro.
The Malia.
Oh yeah. I stayed at Fiesta Americana down there. I don't know how close that is, but
I don't even know.
yeah.
That was my
Okay.
first time out of. That was my first time out of like the country.
Really?
It's
but,
fun down there.
Yeah, it was sick.
It looked
we went
sick.
to a club. We went to a club the night. Every night there's like a headliner at the club. So
Saw Don Bresky there. That was
Really?
tight.
we got
Dude,
a
right.
table
So
for him.
tight.
Dude.
I was
Dumb
I was
Bresky.
getting
That was the
So
guy
bad.
I wanted like meet and like have my phone out and just be like, dude, like you just get in this real quick. You know what I mean? Just get in this real quick. That's what I wanted.
He's so sick.
But dude, when I see him next, I'm gonna try to get a photo with him. If he sees this ever, dude, I'm gonna try to get a photo with you. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
back to Dr. Fresh.
Oh yeah,
That
back to
thing.
the story.
Sorry, like
the guy.
we got
Yeah.
sidetracked. Bitch.
Big tangent.
Yeah, but so I told him like, because I met him at the club the night, and then the next night there was no club, but it was in a ballroom, the ballroom of the hotel. Yeah, we turned it into like a concert. That's when I was backstage, and I was talking to Dr. Fresh. He already met me, and he like we had a conversation, and he's like, "Yo," he followed me on Instagram and whatnot, and he remembered me when I went down. I was like, "Yo," so I put in my track for the thing like.
Yeah.
When you review it, like I'm gonna watch it. When you review it, rip it,
Yeah.
like rip it
Yeah,
to
like-
shreds. And he's like, "Yeah, like, dude, if you really want me to do that, like, I think he said, I forget what he said. Hit me up on or Discord or something. I don't know, but he's like, I'll do that. But like, he's talking like, I don't know, like he was on like when he reviews on Twitch, he can't really rip it
Yeah.
because like people get mad. I don't know.
Yeah.
People
Like
can't,
you
people
roast
can't take
someone's
the
song
fucking
too
heat.
hard.
I don't know. People can't take the heat. They put in their fucking music to like a pro.
Yeah.
Thinking that they're
And-
gonna be like, "This is so
Yeah,
sick."
but
like,
if,
let me
if
sign
he doesn't
this.
say this is so sick, they get mad.
yeah,
Like, oh fuck him. Like he doesn't like my shit. My shit's good. I was like, okay, like
Dude, like imagine
soft.
going up
The people
going
are
up
soft now.
going
bro.
up to Jay-Z, right? And being like, yo, dude, like here's my mixtape, man. And he's gonna be like,
This
This
shit's
is not
trash.
this
good.
is fucking
Yeah. This is
not
garbage,
good.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get mad at that? Like,
No, you can't get mad at that. Like, this
No,
is the
it's
truth.
like,
you
yeah.
gave
You know
it
what
to
I mean?
him to listen. Give him criticism.
Yeah.
You can't take the criticism that's bad.
Like I think like the best thing is like, yo, like go make another one. All right, cool.
yeah.
Go make another
Yeah.
one, right?
I mean, like we sent in the feedback to West End for that Flexin' track we sent you guys, and he like low key kind of ripped us on the vocals.
The
What
vocals.
did he say?
He said it sounded like an Usher vocal.
Yeah, he's like, it sounds like an Usher song.
So we're like, all right, bet vocals are out. Vocals
All right,
are
all
done.
No, dude.
where do you guys
Yeah,
get
like-
where do you guys get the vocals from?
What,
We
it
actually
was-
got it from so Fish, the guy
who used to be in
used
Cash
to be in
with
Cash.
us.
We're making the song with him, and he found the vocals from like one of his SoundCloud friends. He released that song, so it's technically like a remix.
And we just threw the vocals on because it was
and
in
we
the
just
same
threw-
key.
Yeah,
and like
we
it
threw
sounded.
the vocals on, and it sounded sick. But apparently, it sounds like an Usher song. So
We tried to record our own vocals over it.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried?
Dude,
Yeah,
it
He
was,
did.
we-
He did that.
we-
He got his own vocals
we had
on the
a couple
track.
tracks.
I'll show you after, but dude, it's fucking like my vocals. I'm not like
Same. I'll show you the shit that we recorded with our vocals. But like the song ended up as like a meme song because like the vocals my homie recorded
Mm.
were like
Wait, was it your guys' vocals or what?
no, it was our friend Fish.
Thank
He
you.
recorded them, and the lyrics were just like so ridiculous. It was Yeah, it was like there's only two things: horse girls and ketamine, and I was like, what? Like, that's crazy.
Jesus. Those are some tough vocals.
No, I
dude.
know. I was like, what do you mean?
So how many tracks
Well, I
have
mean,
you?
no one's made a tech house song about horse girls, so like that's original, I guess.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
I guess so. I mean, I would say so though, dude. Kidding me?
Pretty niche.
I know, very niche, right?
Nuts.
Totally. Yeah, I know. No,
Crazy.
horse girls are like the
We're
gnarliest.
gonna have to like cut this part out of the pod.
Dude, honestly, keep it in.
No,
Dude.
keep
This is
it
live, bro.
Run it.
Run it.
I know
Keep
too
it
many
moving
horse
forward,
girls,
bro. This is
Your Belinda's
perfect.
full of ranches.
Oh my gosh,
Everybody
dude.
has a horse in your Belinda, bro. It's crazy.
Really?
Not everybody. I'm exaggerating, but it's probably like 10%
That's wild.
people that I know in your have a horse. But I'll show you the track after. My vocals and then what I edited to, I think I did a good job. I just don't know if it's in like the right key. Track's already published. I don't give a fuck.
Do you have
anymore.
any auto-tune plugins?
No auto-tune. It was it's like pitching it down,
Yeah.
slowing it down, that type of deal. But I'll show you because like
Yeah,
it's
show
my
me.
it's my voice, so
Yeah.
you're my voice right now.
You
And
can
then,
airdrop it to me. We'll play it on speakers, and then I'll show you the stuff that we recorded.
Mm.
We'll show you the Horse Girls and Ketamine song too.
Horse Girls Academy. I gotta hear that.
We're never releasing it. It's absolutely trash.
Definitely.
Not under cash, at
No,
least, right?
No, no.
Not under cash.
We'll make a side project. Oh,
Side
fucking!
project.
Do you guys know the fucking conspiracy about Mala?
No.
So apparently,
Oh,
Mala
he's gonna like
is
this.
4 different artists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're-
I have-
He's
yeah.
all the French dudes.
All the French confession guys.
Mercer-
right?
Mercer.
DJ Snake, Chami,
Tommy,
Mercer.
yeah.
and one other guy who's
Erase.
like less known.
Arrays, not a craze, but
Yeah, the
Azer?
the
Something?
other guy is
Azur.
supposedly
Azer.
supposed to be like the main one.
Yeah,
But they all like collab to make the music.
that's crazy to me.
Dude.
No, it's wild. There's no like
It's
actual
wild.
like Mala.
Because there's DJ Snake and Chami, or DJ Snake and Mala. I saw them at Hard Summer when I went this past year, and like it's the height of Chami. Like Chami could have had on the fucking mask, and they headlined the year before that, or
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah, dude. They're
before COVID
sick.
hit.
That's like the friend group that I would want to be a part of.
Wanna
the
be a
most.
part of?
The
Like,
French
the
crew.
French
Nah, dude,
guys?
yeah,
I
dude.
didn't know that. I thought Mala was like a single person.
I'd be down to kick it with like the Chris Lake group.
That-
Honestly,
yeah,
that's
them
the group.
too.
That's the sickest group.
Yeah.
I feel like the Black
All
Book
of Black
Records
Book
guys.
would be sick.
Dude,
Those guys are
there's-
tight.
There's a bunch of good groups like John Summit's group too.
Yeah,
like,
I
the
mean,
whole like West End Kyle Watson like group is
Yeah.
pretty sick too.
mhm,
They're on the come up for sure. Like all those guys.
yeah. No, but like, cause we're in San Diego, so this is actually one of the first pods that we have in SD, right?
Really?
Yeah, cause we've done.
because
we-
we didn't
yeah.
publish last.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be the first pod that we'll do in SD, and you guys have been here for a while now. You guys live in downtown too, so like, what's your favorite spot in SD for house music
For
primarily?
house.
I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like Bang Bang is like always fun. Like they're always playing Tech House.
Yeah, Bang Bang's a lot of like minimal house.
Yeah.
Bang Bang is minimal, right?
It's super minimal.
Super minimal.
Yeah.
Damn, they could do so much better with
Dude,
that.
they could.
But
I
like, they
mean,
always have like different guys going in and out, right?
You got a good
Like
variety.
I saw Clyde P there. I
They
saw Clyde
do.
P a little bit, and like he was baller. Like he was
Yeah.
playing unreleased tracks like left and right. And then like 6 months later, like I'm in this group chat where like my friends will like send in like just just house tracks or whatever. And it was the Clyde P track that we were listening to, and I was like, no way, dude! It blew my mind. It was Thinking About You, but it's his like house remix on it basically.
Oh, really?
So lit, dude.
I haven't heard that.
Dude, it's called Stop Thinking. It has like
Stop
a green album cover to it.
I gotta listen to that.
Baller, super sick.
Other than that, I mean,
Yeah.
Nova's obviously sick because it's just like the stage is.
I mean,
dope
yeah,
at
Nova's
Nova.
just like a Vegas
And the
club.
I haven't
artist
been there
side
yet.
stuff,
It was
too.
Omnia.
Yeah, it's
It was
literally
Omnia.
a
It
Vegas
was literally
club.
Omnia.
A small Vegas club.
I never went to Omnia. Did you? Did
I
you
know- I
go?
never went to
'Cause I was
Omnia.
gonna say I wonder
heard
if they
it's-
changed like the layout.
They
I wasn't
did.
old. I wasn't old
So
enough.
that like whole dance floor, I guess, was covered in like tables.
Oh, weird.
Wait,
Are you
what?
talking about
Like
Vegas,
booths? No, at
San Diego?
Omnia
San
down
Diego
here,
Omnia.
yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was like a circle around.
It was like
kinda
a
like Omnia. And
Like
Vegas.
they opened up the pit a lot more. So
Yeah,
there's a
now
lot
like
more
the
dance
tables
floor
are like
now.
around the middle.
Yeah, the dance floors
it's
are
it's like a real
all
venue
around.
now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
kind of like a concert vibe.
Yeah, a little
Instead
bit
of a
more.
A
club.
little bit more like rave vibe, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like a
Yeah.
concert instead of a
Nova's
club.
sick. Bloom has some really good, like, not as well known artists, but still known.
How's the venue? Because they just remodeled that, right?
Yeah,
Basement,
it's
yeah,
fucking
it used to be
sick. I never
basement.
went to basement.
I didn't either.
I did.
But
Really?
the
It was-
venue's
it was
sick.
sick.
I heard it's like upgraded
So
a lot.
How does it? Is like the layout the same? Do you know? Have you
Yeah, I
heard?
think the layout's the same. They just
Just
changed like
upgraded,
the design and like
QSC setup.
yeah, and like added some like
Dude, a bunch of OGs would always cruise basement
That's
like
where I saw
all the
Paula for
time,
first
dude.
time, actually.
yeah.
Basement.
I mean like
Sick.
I feel like their artists aren't as big as they were for basement. I don't know. That could just be because they just opened, but
Probably not. I mean, I haven't heard of like a big artist playing at Bloom.
yeah, I don't.
Who Martin Horger played at Blue.
Martin Horger is like one of the
pretty
bigger
big.
ones.
He's pretty big.
Um,
Who else? I think that was like the biggest one. I
Snake
feel
Hips is
like.
playing there.
Oh,
Okay.
Snake Hips.
That's dope.
They're huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
Snake Hips-
big.
I haven't like heard anything of them lately. Though.
Is it me though? Is it me or like a lot of like these older guys like Snake Hips, like Odessa started making like house music recently?
Dude, everyone's
right?
making house
Everyone's
music
making
now.
house.
Everyone's
Everyone's
making
wild.
house nowadays,
It's
right?
wild.
But what's
trend,
sick is
bro,
like
it's a
they're still like
trend.
incorporating their own sound. Like Odessa still
True.
sounds like Odessa, but it's like
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
It
Odessa,
has like a
which is
house
dope.
vibe to
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
It's gone though, right? They're about to.
Oh.
they're about
No,
No, I mean,
No.
yeah, they just
they
dropped-
announced
dropped it.
that this is like
to, their last.
they're
year?
like there's no such thing as the last goodbye.
And they're
so
going on.
it's like just the name of
they're
that.
going on
trolled.
tour.
yeah, they
too.
just trolled us.
because I know
Just
they're
fucked with us mentally.
Bro, I was about to see their last show before they took a break.
Yeah.
They did take a break, but I was
Yeah.
about to go see it in LA. Their very last show before they took the break. And it's been like what, 2-3 years since then?
Yeah.
And
That was
Now-
probably 2019.
Didn't
Yeah,
they drop
yeah,
a new
now
tour? Aren't
they're-
they going on tour?
Yeah, they're going
Now
on
they're
tour
going-
now. Yeah.
Okay, so they're trolling.
The other
They're
guys
trolling,
that
yeah.
trolled us super hard were Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah,
do you
what
guys
was
if you
that?
guys
Have
know
you
about
guys heard
them?
their album?
Yeah, I have heard it.
How
Or-
is it?
it's honestly pretty fire. Like
With
I'm
The
not gonna
Weeknd?
lie. It's
I've-
it's like
is it still like progressive?
it's like still pretty progressive. Yeah.
I've heard very like mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, it's the best album of the year, but like, I appreciate them dropping more music.
It's just
Does that
sick
make
'cause
sense?
It's them.
It's them, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
But like, their old stuff was just like incredible.
It's unbeatable.
Yeah, literally, like they started like a whole new movement.
Yeah,
And then the
for
same thing with
real.
Daft Punk too. They trolled us super hard. Like
Yeah.
they were like,
Wait,
yeah,
so-
like we're separating, and then they were like, boom, like we're gonna come back with more hits, and I'm like, let's go. You know what I
Did they
mean?
not retire?
No, they didn't. No,
No,
they
did.
announced that
Yeah,
they were gonna
fully retired.
They fully retired.
No. They're gonna come back with more music, I think.
Really?
What, okay, so they released like a remastered 25th anniversary, no?
Recently,
Yeah, that was it. It was 25th anniversary.
but I think that they're gonna come out with more music though. That's what I heard. That's what I saw on Twitter.
I thought.
Don't quote me.
Twitter doesn't lie.
Yeah.
That's true,
Twitter
right?
does not lie.
It's another conspiracy why they're ending because I heard this from a friend. He was saying because one of them, I don't know which one, was going deaf.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Dude, I always
Dude.
wonder about that. Like
It's a
we've been talking
conspiracy,
about that.
bro.
They're
It's-
like when we play shows, should we be wearing earplugs?
We
Like,
need to
earplugs?
wear earplugs.
We don't.
Dude, where you? So I played at Legacy OC.
Yeah, we know the guy. Synergy does stuff with them.
Yeah. Like I think they have residency at Legacy. They
Yeah,
have a,
so
like,
they
show
have
every
in their
week.
booth. It's 2 party speakers, 2 QSC K12s,
Yeah.
and then 2 QSC 118s, like or 18s or whatever. That's for the booth. And when I played there, he turned that bitch so high up, and I forgot to put my earplugs in. I didn't realize.
Why didn't you just
That
turn it
was
down?
so
Ears just ringing after.
So he had his mixer.
Oh fuck.
He had a mixer, and he's like, "Don't touch the volume on your deck, and don't do anything on your deck." And it's so loud, and he like left, and I couldn't fucking. I was gonna stop the music and be like, "Yo, get the fuck up here! It's too fucking loud."
yeah.
But dude, it
I
was
mean,
like bad, and my ears haven't stopped ringing since. And ever since then, I always put earplugs
I
in.
feel like it's important, especially when you're producing, like to be able to make good mixes.
Oh
If
my
your ears
God.
are fucked, like you're not gonna be able to like.
You're gonna have to hire
Yeah.
somebody. bro.
Yeah, exactly. So
But at
Yeah.
the same time, we don't have the booth very high.
no,
When
turn
we
the booth
play,
down relatively
it's
I
not
wish,
like-
dude. I tried figuring out how to turn that booth down in Legacy, but dude, my ears haven't stopped ringing since. Like, it's
Damn.
noticeable.
Yeah.
That's
Like, if I'm
fucked.
laying in bed, I hear it. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude, every
That is
time.
fucked.
But now the booth, whenever I play, like if I'm trying to get lit, I'll fucking put in
Yeah,
better
yeah.
earplugs and then turn it up.
Yeah,
Feel the bass.
Yeah.
That's it. I can give a shit about the highs, bro.
for
The
sure.
mids.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's really bad. You gotta fucking pay attention to that shit.
Yeah, you do. for
All the
sure.
other
Definitely use
aspiring
headphones-
DJs, once you get to
earphones.
that level, wear fucking earplugs
Yeah.
because you're gonna be hurting
Especially
after.
if you want like any longevity. Like if you do
Longevity.
make it and you want to play for a while, like you have to save your ears.
have to. It's bad.
Well, yeah, dude, like that's the other thing too is like if you want to like continue to play, especially if you're playing consistent gigs or anything like that, like, dude, it's just a matter of just like knowing that like it's kind of like the long run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you're kind
for
of in it
sure.
for like the long run, so you might as well just like protect yourself now. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just good habits, right?
I was playing
Yeah.
at Woody's and I forgot my earplugs. And I have a booth, my own booth, but it was too quiet because like whenever I play at Woody's, I let a lot of people back there fucking yelling and shit. So I had to turn it up. I didn't have my earplugs, but I had my AirPods. So I put a fucking AirPod in.
Does that
No
help?
music wasn't on. Yeah, it fucking
Really?
worked.
I
It
guess
was
it's like a
fine.
little.
Are they
something,
the
It was
the new
pros.
AirPods?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pros.
Oh, the
So
pros. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Put on I mean it
Noise
worked. It
cancellation.
worked fucking perfectly.
Yeah,
'cause
wow.
there was only one booth, and then I just put in that AirPod.
Damn,
Money.
that's pretty smart.
Yeah, it is pretty smart.
What's your favorite? So what's your what's the favorite person that you've seen out here?
In San Diego,
Yeah.
Lane 8.
Nate?
Really?
100%.
Is Lane 8 two
Shout
people?
out
One guy.
There's one guy.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Oh, hey, shout out Jerry all day,
He
dude.
loves
Jerry.
He loves Lane H.
Dude.
Favorite
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw him at Day Moves, which is like a cross festival last August. He closed it out, and it was the most unreal set I've ever seen. I've never been happier in my entire life. Like,
Dude, that's epic.
the vibes were just
That's
so
epic.
unreal.
Epic.
The bucket list one.
Uh,
I wish.
I don't think I was.
Wait, what? What was the question?
Were you under them?
I
What type of?
yeah, I mean, I was under some type of influence, but not like the influence that would
Oh,
make
just
me
disclose.
super happy.
No,
if that
no
makes sense.
extracurriculars. No extracurriculars.
But no, it was, dude, Lane 8's like, his music just hits differently.
Favorite person I've seen here?
Best
No.
person you've seen in San Diego.
Trying to think. I mean, James Hype was sick. We talked about that last time.
That's
like,
sick.
John Summer
James
was
Hype
sick.
was. Dude,
You
I
guys saw
fucking-
John Summit?
No, bro.
I crossed.
I saw him across.
No way,
Yeah,
dude.
it
I
was
saw
nuts.
like almost his entire set.
Dude.
Like honestly,
It was
That
the
was
most
sick.
packed I've ever seen.
Yeah, did he,
Really?
did he
It
pack
was
the
like-
fucking stage?
No,
Yeah.
it was fucking.
Was he
insane.
wasn't on main stage, right?
He was on.
He
the
was
wa-
on.
he was main stage.
So it's like
No, the he was.
or
on
was
the-
it
there's
almost
like-
main stage?
there's like a main stage and then like the house stage.
He was
The
on the
main
house.
stage is like the
on-
live DJs like doing
Where
all
like
the live
Sophie
stuff.
Tucker,
Yeah.
like play.
But,
I've
like,
never been
keyboards
across.
and shit.
Not yet.
Yeah, like there's a tech house stage basically, which he was on, but he like didn't have a great time. I think he was on at 6 o'clock. But dude, it was
Which
the
is
most
wild.
packed
Like,
I've
you'd
ever
think
seen.
He'd be on like one of the like.
No, he played
The
at
later
Coachella
ones.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
3:30.
3:30. That's what I'm saying.
But it was
Why is he
fucking
not getting
packed.
better time
It
slots?
was,
the
no,
brim,
it was
bro.
packed.
Wait, it was
dude.
packed at
It
Coachella?
was
Yeah,
so
it was.
packed.
So
Was it?
packed.
He
Wait,
posted
what
a
stage?
photo. Sahara tent.
Oh,
He
it's
posted
10
a photo and it was like you couldn't see the horizon.
It was
It was
a
just
sea.
I wonder
Damn.
if that's why they do it to like get people for
That's
the
what-
daytime sets because like they know people are gonna come for John
He
Summit.
tweeted about it. He was
Of
like,
course.
"How am I at 3:30?" And someone was like, "They did it on purpose to get people there early."
Of course.
And
Totally.
I'm like, that makes a
Wait,
lot of
he
sense.
tweeted and said that?
He tweeted and was like, "How am I still playing at 3:30?
So funny, bro.
Like I pack this
Bro,
shit out every time."
Like the beef he has with like Millennium and shit.
It's so funny.
John
Just
Summit's
talking shit.
killing it too. You
Yeah,
know what I
he
mean? Like
is, dude.
everywhere he goes, it's just like a
Yeah.
fucking
He's
mountain
definitely,
of
like,
people, bro.
Gonna be like the next biggest thing in tech house.
I
if
think
he's
so.
not already.
I think he is. I mean,
I think he
it's
is
crazy.
already,
He
honestly.
played 3:30. That's ridiculous.
yeah, that's
Ridiculous.
wild.
But Coachella's kind of like that too.
I wouldn't
They
have been
like-
there.
Like,
they
it has
fuck
those
over
vibes.
electronic music.
I wouldn't have
Yeah.
been there.
You wouldn't have?
No,
You don't think?
dude. Think
But
about it.
first
My
day-
boys
first
lag.
day you probably
First off,
would've.
my
Yeah,
boys
that's-
lag.
that's
bad.
true.
They're fucking bitches. And then, like, I don't want to go there at 3:30, see his set, and then Dom Dollar played right after him. I'd see Dom Dollar, and then I have like what 3 hours to just dick around,
Just
jerk
fuck
off.
around.
Like I ain't
But
fucking.
Coachella's one of those where you can like
You could dick
you
around
can dig around for
for 3 hours. Just kick it. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would have seen John Summit. I went last Coachella. Like Chris Lake and Fisher played.
Damn.
That was a Coachella.
That's sick.
That's
Chris
like
Lake,
crazy.
Chris Lake packed the Sahar tent, or not the Sahar tent. What is the one tent that's?
Yuma.
They had him in there, and
Well,
it's like
'cause the
limited capacity.
Yuma's
in there.
like the house tent.
Yeah, but it's limited capacity in there. And he's so fucking big. There's a line to get in.
Well, that goes back to Coachella just disrespects electronic
Crazy, bro.
Yo,
Like-
facts.
artists. They
That's
do not
ridiculous.
give them the respect.
I
that
mean,
they
Fisher
deserve.
played on the main stage, or not the main stage. What's the,
Sahara.
is that Sahara? I don't fucking know.
Sahara's like the main
like a-
EDM, like
a dome.
EDM rap.
Okay.
stage.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, Fisher played there. Packed that bitch. That
Yeah,
looked
of
fucking.
course.
It was a
Yeah.
sea.
Of course.
It was ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't there for those 2 days, but I wish I was. 'Cause they played on Friday. I got there on Saturday.
Damn.
What would you say, like, for you guys, like, who are the artists right now that have the biggest, like, influences on you, especially for music?
I knew you were gonna ask that.
Because dude, I
It's
love,
such a
I
hard
want,
one.
I know
It's
it's hard,
tough
dude.
'cause,
It's
like,
hard.
There's so many.
It depends
I could
what
go through
we're-
my Spotify right
Okay,
now
I
and
know.
be like,
Top 5.
It depends what we're making too, like, cause we like to
Or
make
3.
a couple different genres. So like, if we're making like more melodic stuff, like, I don't know, some of like the deeper house artists like Yodo, like Lane 8, like all that stuff's sick. Like the deep house stuff, like, I don't know, for tech house, Chase, what do you think?
dude, it's so hard. Like, I could literally name like 50 artists right now and be
Go.
like, these are all fucking.
I mean, like
sick.
John Summit,
Yeah.
obviously
Like,
sick.
of
Like John
course.
Summit's dope. I don't know, like
Wax is a big one of mine.
Wax.
Wax.
Like I don't know, just that like whole kind of group of like Noizu, West End, like Kyle Watson, like that whole type of sound is like
Yeah.
pretty sick.
I feel like we take a lot of.
You guys take inspiration from tracks, because I take inspiration from tracks.
Oh, we'll
not
use
so
reference
artists.
tracks for
We
sure.
use reference tracks every
Mostly
time.
is me is reference tracks.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have those?
Every time we find a reference track that kind of has like
even
the same
if we
vibe.
like start the song without a reference track, once we get to
Fine.
a certain point, like to polish it up and like figure out what it's missing, like reference the mix, like we will use a reference.
What has been like a reference track that you guys have used in the past?
what
Uh,
for that Latin track we were making?
Mi Corazon.
Mi Corazon by
by
Noizu.
Noizu.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
that's fire.
Um,
Yeah, totally fire.
What's another one we've used?
Trying to think.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know. We have a couple like wave files that we use. We have like a folder of them, and like
Yeah.
I don't know. Even if it's not the exact vibe we're going for, we can still get an idea, and we'll just use those. Like
Yeah.
a couple consistent ones.
Yeah.
What's the reference track for the horses and ketamine?
Dude, that was just
that was just
straight
fucking
up.
around.
That was just us.
That's so funny.
There's no reference for that. Strictly a Kashed vibe.
Straight cash.
Straight cash.
Straight Kashed.
Cash is the reference.
No,
Okay,
like-
do you
That
guys have
song
a
goes
process
crazy.
when you guys sit down and make? Do you guys sit down together or like is
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much
oh,
most,
yo,
most of the time.
it?
sometimes
Chase, get in
like
here. I made this shit.
either we'll
do
sit
you
down
think?
together, or like I'll start like an idea for a song, and then Chase will come in, or Chase will start an idea, then I come in. So it kind of depends, but like when we sit down together, I'd say the process is like build like a basic drum groove first, and then like a bass line. Like at least for house music, that's how we do it. Like
Oh, really?
basic drum groove, bass line, and then kind of like arrange, like get some synth and like melody, whatever like the main idea of the track is, and then we'll kind of arrange from there, and then like polish it, maybe vocals, stuff like that.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
Right? For ladies' night.
Exactly.
We got the drum groove
Yeah.
and the bass line. Then we started working on vocals, but that was so hard.
Yeah.
It would have took a long time. We didn't have the time, so it's kind of just saved on my computer right now.
Yeah.
It was weird going
Until
to
next
that,
time.
like process though, because like when we started, we were making more like future based stuff, and so like the process for that is like, I'd say like a lot more like creative, honestly, to where you're just trying to find like cool like chord progressions, like sounds, like sound design, and then like build an idea from there. And like, I don't know, there was no like set process for that because it was just kind of like whatever sounded good. For house, I feel like we definitely are more like templated and structured than we were with the other types of music.
Do you go into a house try? You ever just sit down and just be like, all right, you just fucking throw some drums together and be like, all right.
Yeah, all the time.
For sure.
That's how it usually starts.
That's how it starts every time.
That's how
Make
I
a
do it.
sick drum groove, add the bass line, and then like our problem when we first started producing house music down here, we'd have like an 8-bar loop that was sick, and then we would just fixate on that and like, all right, what else can we add? Like, what can we do with it? And it slowed down our process so much. So now we like
try to arrange.
get
as
the
soon as
basic
possible.
down, arrange everything, and then kind of build it from there, and like try and find vocals for it, and like then add all the effects and all the ear candy and all that kind of stuff. It just makes the process like so much quicker.
Yeah, dude, I need to get a template down because I kind of have a process I go through, but it's really slow. It's not like I don't have a name to it. It's like, oh, let me start these drums. And
We have a
go to
pretty
the
fire
bass line.
template we can send you if you
Yeah.
want.
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
sick.
I need.
That's the thing about like
that's what I
producing
need.
music. You know what I mean? It's like there's so many avenues and so many directions that you can take. You can use, you can use templates. You can use reference tracks. You can just use like a normal, normal drum groove, or you can use like
Tease yourself.
you can just use
Sampling,
literally
like,
anything, right?
Bullshit.
And
Dude,
like
it's
that's the
crazy.
beauty of it,
Whatever.
dude.
Yeah, like I went to school for my minor was like audio production, and like they had us make songs like only on shit we sampled, and like I made like a whole track just like the kick was like me slamming like a cabinet. Like you can do that if you
That's-
process it.
that's
right?
crazy.
Like
Ableton.
yeah,
Ableton's the best fucking
Mhm.
sound in the world. That's why.
Yeah, like dude, there are people that like use like crazy sounds. You know what I mean?
It's wild.
Like people
yeah.
will use like skateboarding sounds and put them in music, like the pop of like a skateboard, and like literally put that in a whole ass
What
song.
was that
That's
one
crazy.
DJ movie where they did that. It was like the Zac
We're
Efron
Your
one.
Friends. We're Your Friends, dude.
That's the best fucking movie in the
Fucking
world.
Yo,
great
rest in
movie.
peace,
Great
Squirrel.
ass
Oh my God.
movie, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that
Take me
track
to
you made was
EDC
weird.
roll.
I didn't like
Dude, you know Griffin produced almost all the tracks that were his.
all of it.
Yeah, Griffin.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know Desire.
Yeah, Desire, and then the ending track I think was
Hearing
Griffin.
Desire at a
Dude,
fucking
oh my
festival.
Dude, that one scene at
During
EDC.
EDC when they're rolling. Oh my god.
It looks so
Oh my
sick, dude.
God.
Sunsetting.
I've been trying to recreate that exact moment for like 5 years now.
Dude, for real. Like I love the movie. Ever since I saw it, Desire has been a song I want to see during sunset. Anywhere,
for sure,
anywhere,
yeah.
just on some good sound.
For
Hey, maybe Santa
sure.
Barbara.
Hey, SB baby,
Let's
let's
go.
go.
Liv.
Yeah.
Shout out Liv too. She's fucking
Shout out Liv.
homie. But
Mhm.
Shout
she's
out.
playing the sunset
Shout out
set.
Liv.
I might have her play some Desire just so I can fucking.
Yeah.
Might have
Just so we can live it once. You know what I mean? Just so we can live it
Just hear
once.
it. Just hear it.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, Desire.
That's
I
funny.
love that movie. It was a great movie.
Yeah,
Fucking great movie.
it is. It's like pretty cheesy at parts, but like it's sick.
Very cheesy at
Yeah.
parts.
That's how it works. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, you gotta have a little cheese.
you
with it.
have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like that's what happens when you make like a DJ movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Of course.
You can't make a DJ movie.
Dude, I
like
don't know.
There's gonna be better ones, by the way, too. Like
Other
that's
than like documentaries, like the Avicii documentary was
Yeah,
sick.
the
Oh.
Steve
Oh,
Aoki
The
one.
Steve
Oh,
Aoki one, too.
I-
The Kygo like
Loved
YouTube
it.
series was dope too.
Yeah,
I didn't see Kygo. Like, no, Martin Garrix has his shit too. I watched
he
a
has
little
like
bit of
a
that.
show. Yeah,
Dude, he started young.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
Young.
bro.
Super young.
He
bro.
wasn't even out of high school.
Could you
and he was
imagine like
fucking
touring the
playing
world
shows.
by the time you're like 16?
16.
Ugh.
Fucked. Could not imagine, bro.
You're making bank
That
at
is-
16.
You're literally making so much money.
That's the definition of a phenom.
DJ. No, it's
Mhm.
crazy. That's the crazy
He's like
shit.
a once in a lifetime
No, it's
fucking
nuts.
talent.
And now he has his own label. Like I saw him at Vegas when I went there.
I feel like that was such a specific time where like
Dude,
he was able
went
to
in
make it
perfect
like
timing.
4 years earlier or like 3 years later, and like he wouldn't have been Martin Garrix.
Yeah.
So, like it was such a
1 year,
specific
1
time
year
zone.
later, he probably would have been.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just how it works for like. I just feel like
Animals.
right?
Animals, bro. Yeah.
Some people,
Animals,
dude.
that's
Some
the
people
track
just
that
struck
makes it.
gold
Dude,
pretty
it's
early
like-
on, dude.
I did not like that track.
Really?
I
Didn't
hate
he,
that
like,
track.
Loved it.
Kind of steal the melody
I
from
hate
that
that
Swedish
track.
House Mafia song.
I have no idea. Did
Hey,
it?
if
Kinda
he
what
did,
I
it
heard,
worked.
yeah. No,
It
yeah,
worked.
it worked, bro.
It did work.
It was a hit over there and it's a hit over here.
No shade.
That's
like,
really when you know, like, that's when you go viral.
Yeah.
When it starts hitting in other countries.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
for
like that's
sure.
the beauty about house music too. Like, dude, it's
There's so-
everywhere,
it's
dude.
so big
Like
in
you could,
Europe.
like you could be touring literally the entire world, different clubs, different like places, and like you'll end up at like the most randomest places, but people literally know who you are. Like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude,
John
Europe-
Simmons from Chicago, bro, Illinois, right? And I get it. That's where house music started, right? But on the flip side, like this guy goes everywhere, and people know who this guy is. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me.
Coachella fucks him over.
And Coachella fucks him over, dude.
Fuck you, Coachella.
Literally, dude.
Man, you played there fucking 4 years in a row, damn near. Get him off the line.
That's why. That's
For
why
real,
Kanye
switch your
dropped.
Times. Like, what are you doing? It's not 2014
I
anymore.
literally saw Slander at the same time at the last Coachella. That
Really?
he's playing this year.
Really?
Yeah. Slander or Nightmare. One of them, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
literally.
they're together
One of
anyway.
them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so.
Pretty much.
Make a DJ movie and have all the Chris Lake,
All the sickest guys, dude.
Oh,
Literally
Dude,
all
if
the
they made a
sickest guys.
movie, if like Chris Lake and Fisher made a movie,
That'd be
would go
insane.
so hard.
Movie. Like literally,
That
it
would
would
go
go
so
so
hard.
hard.
Would it all just be about ghost production?
yeah,
Dude, I know. Literally.
Shots
There
fired,
should be
Fisher.
no shots fired.
Fisher, do
Dude,
not
Fisher.
attack
Real
us.
quick.
Never
Drop
gonna
this
watch
real
this.
quick.
I know. Dude, literally Fisher's just sitting in the back somewhere. You know what I mean? He's just like,
he's
just
sitting on the
flipping his
couch in the
tongue,
studio,
you know what I
like,
mean?
this is sick.
yeah, that's what he's doing.
This is right here. Let me drop that, bro.
Yeah, let me get that track.
For real.
Right now, though, do you think like he's been in enough that he's like starting to make his own tracks?
I'm sure he. I'm
Like
sure
if
he
you have
helps.
mentorship from Chris Lake, like you're gonna like get good.
Got
I'm
like-
sure he helps with like the idea.
The creative process
yeah, with
of
the
it.
idea.
But
and
I
then
feel
he
like
does,
Chris Lake is really the one that's like doing the nitty gritty.
Yeah, like Fisher's not
100%.
in there like
Maybe-
sound designing shit.
No,
and,
he's like,
mixing
oh,
his
this
tracks.
Fisher
is a
just
sick
probably
idea.
shows up, like says like a couple things, and is like, yeah, like this is cool, whatever. You know what I mean? Is like, is like, yeah, you know what I mean? And then he leaves, and then Chris Lake's there to finish it all. That's literally what it is, 110%.
Oh,
That's like a big
funny.
responsibility on Chris Lake though too. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Yeah.
it is.
Like he's literally like the voice of two people at all times.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a conspiracy. Like, it's a killer. I feel like Fisher made it.
No, that's what you
I
said.
think.
But
Yeah, I
sent
think
it
the
to
same
Chris
thing.
Lake, and Chris Lake finished it.
I think the
That's,
same thing because
I-
it's
I
like
believe that.
It's
not as
not
good of a
as
song.
good.
It's a
It's
little
not as
bit.
good of a
not
song.
good.
It's a
not
little
good.
bit amateurish,
But
but it's sick too.
it's-
Like the bass line is
It
like
grew on me. It grew on me. Don't get me wrong, but it's not his other shit.
the bass line. I'm like, I would have made this when I first started producing.
Exactly. The
I
sound
like
is so
it, like-
annoying, but
Yeah.
it's like you can bear with it.
Tolerable.
It's tolerable.
Yeah.
Tolerable.
At first, I was like, "What the fuck?"
I
is
hated it.
this?
It
I was
definitely
like,
grew
this
on
sounds like
me.
ass.
It sounds like dog shit, bro. And then it grew on me. That's why it's a killer. I
I
think.
feel like the vocals Loki carried it. Like they're sick vocals for the
Palm
song.
Beach Banger though.
Yeah, Palm Beach Bang was sick.
Banger. 100%.
That's
Banger.
Chris Lake. That's Chris Lake.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
100% Chris Lake.
Maybe-
Like Chris Lake had no reference off of Fisher, and I know that for a fact. I know that Fisher had nothing to do with that song.
Fisher had the fucking lyrics. Like, yo, put this in a track.
Yeah, right.
Whatever,
Slide it
dude.
over.
You know what I mean? But I just know that Chris Lake is just like, dude. Chris Lake has produced so many bangers, dude. Like bangers on bangers on bangers.
So many.
Like his catalog is insane.
So many.
And the thing is, he doesn't drop shit.
Yeah.
But it probably will.
Dude,
it would bang.
I can't imagine how many sick tracks like those producers just like
Unreleased.
don't release.
Just
They think
sit
they're not
on,
good.
dude.
It's like give
Be the
them
next
to
thing.
us.
So
It's like
fucked.
literally that.
It's so fucked.
Yeah.
I was watching that Martin Garrix thing on YouTube, and he was talking, he was flexing. He's like, "Yeah, I could probably play like 4 sets with my own tracks, not double playing them." I was
Dude,
like, "What are you talking
I
about?"
could not
It's
imagine.
insane.
I mean, I guess so. Like, if that's like your whole
After that
job,
long,
like
yeah.
in like you
All
can
you
just
do is sit
produce as
behind
much
it.
as you
Yeah.
want. Like, we would have so many fucking
Yeah.
tracks.
So many tracks.
We'd have so many like 60% done tracks.
You guys will get there. You guys will get there.
Yeah.
No, eventually, yeah.
You gotta,
But, like,
you gotta build
it's
it
pretty-
up, and
it's
then
pretty
you gotta
funny,
quit,
like-
quit your day job and then just go for it.
Can't wait.
Yeah. It's
Can't
pretty
wait.
funny, like even listening to the shit we made when we first moved here compared to now, like what, 4 months later? So much
Definitely
different.
progressed
Like
quite a bit.
180
yeah, so
degree
much
turn or
better.
what?
Yeah, it's so much better.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's what my theory is. Like, I DJ'd, right, and I didn't stop DJing for a week. Every day, just like nonstop, and I progressed so much
Yeah, dude.
more.
Just
Yeah.
I think if you do that with
consistency.
music, anything.
Yeah.
My theory.
Consistency,
Go to
like
fucking
trying to
range
learn new
golfing.
things.
Yeah,
whole
dude,
week.
same thing.
Same thing. You progress so much more. I feel like people underestimate that because, like you go surfing every day for a week.
Yeah.
You go fucking 2 sessions a day every week. From Monday until Sunday, you're gonna be a fucking totally different surfer.
Yeah. But then if
Dude,
you
like-
take a 3-month break, it's like back to square one.
Yeah.
Well-
Which like completely not on the music talk but like that
But
happens
yeah.
to me all the time, dude. Like I'll surf super consistently and then like I'll stop and then it's just like back to square one. But like
Yeah.
same thing with music.
Yeah, no, so I broke my leg in that car accident. I was surfing every day for like a year and a half or a year at that point, almost a year. And I broke my leg, couldn't surf for like 6 months. I got back into it. It only took me like a week though to get back to where
No,
I
yeah,
was.
it comes back pretty quick, like the muscle memory, but
Muscle
But
like,
it,
memory,
took
for
a week
sure.
of going fucking
Yeah.
5 days.
no, yeah, it takes
5
a
out of
minute to
7
like
days,
ramp back
yeah.
up again. Yeah, remember everything.
Tough because my boy, I was with my boy Chuck, and he was I was like, bro, I'm so ass now, like I can't even fucking stand up. And he's like, bro, you'll get it. Just like give it a couple more sessions. So I gave it a couple
Yeah.
more sessions, and I was back to normal.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
But I had no faith in my shit. I was like, damn, I'm fucking done surfing. Like my fucking leg is
Yeah, I
broke.
feel that. Once you take a long break, it's like tough to like get yourself to go again. Like if I go
Yeah.
too long without surfing, I'm like,
That's me right now, dude. Like I moved away from the beach, and it's like kind of hard because I mean gas prices are out the roof.
dude, insane.
I'm
Like,
not.
surfing?
I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not really working, but my only income right now is fucking DJing.
DJing, yeah.
So it's not as much as if I worked fucking 4 or 5 days at a regular like job in a
Yeah.
restaurant or something. But like still, it's just gas prices are out the roof. I'm not as close. I can't just drive out there for like 45 minutes and then get to shitty waves, catch 2 waves.
At least they have cams down here in Hawaii. When I was living in Hawaii, they have no cams anywhere, so it's like, I mean, you're close, so you can go scope it, but it's
Really
still like
close.
30 minutes to like drive to like the other side of the island at least, and like you show up, there's no cams, and you're like, oh well, it sucks.
God damn.
Yeah, I guess it's not a surfing podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't a surfing pod.
Sidetrack.
Are we talking about
Little off
shredding right
topic.
now?
It's
Yeah,
all
no,
good,
you're not
though.
shredding,
Right?
dude.
I mean, you know, we have a lot of passions on this pod.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? We have a lot of
Surfing,
passions. Okay.
I would say
You
I'm
need a
an
refill?
ex-surfer.
You need a refill?
You gotta
You
live
want me to
life
get you one?
acres up, boys.
You got one?
Okay, so vision for Kashed. What's the next step? What's basically the goal right now? And then like just give us like anything that you guys are hoping to do, if not like in the works, basically.
I think like by the end of this year, like end of year goal is to get like at least a couple like label releases on like semi big labels. Like I think like Hood Politics is one we definitely want to get because they're kind of SD based.
They're SD based, yeah.
Yeah.
So like some Hood Poly like releases would be sick.
Confession would be sick.
I mean that's like a big one. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see.
That's like
Um,
end of the year one.
Space Yacht would be dope. I think like right now the focus is like getting some originals out on good labels because I feel like that opens like a lot more doors than just DJing.
Of course.
So I think that's kind of the focus.
Yeah, and then just continue to make connections down here, try and play shows. Like I said earlier, we sent in a mix to possibly open for Nova. We're sending some to Bloom to try and open up for them. Got a possible Avenue show coming up in the summer-ish time.
I mean, I think for like the overall like general goal as like a whole would kind of just be to like lock down like the brand a little more, like find their like specific sound a bit, and like just start releasing a bunch of music.
What do you guys think about getting like a residency? Have you guys been like aiming at a residency or what?
Not yet.
Not really. I don't really.
I feel like you guys should start. Like,
Yeah.
just look for like a club where
definitely.
you're like, okay, this is our vibe. This should be fun, even though it's not fully tech house or whatever. Because like Woody's, like I play at Woody's, I'm a resident there. It's fucking open format. I could play
Yeah.
house all night if I wanted, but the dance floor wouldn't be there if I
The
played
thing
house
with, like,
all
For
night.
certain
sure.
venues and like getting like residencies is like sometimes they want you to play like 3-hour like.
I play 4 hours at Woody's.
That's what I'm saying.
See,
like we like
I
gotta.
don't like that.
We got
that
to like
format.
gig at like air conditioned lounge and SD, and like they wanted to like possibly like have us be regulars there, and like
Have
they're
you
like
done it?
4-hour sets, and I was like, bro, it's so long.
It's a long time.
Yeah. We did air conditioned lounge in San Diego like last year. What?
I mixed on their jank ass CDJs.
They had the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CDJs,
So
bro.
jank.
I went in there
One-
with the USB. You can't even see the wavelengths on one of them.
Bro,
I was like, "What is going on?" I was like, "All right."
Bro,
Yeah.
I played an hour and a half there. He was like, "Yeah, come in for like a audition, like warm up
That's
the crowd,
what
whatever."
he said.
It's literally what he
So
said.
I come
yeah.
in, hour and a half set, one of the CDJs, every single song, error, middle of the song, it would just cut out, just stop, and I'm like,
So annoying.
No,
I don't have any control over
air
this. Like,
conditioned
I'm
lounge.
sorry.
Fix your shit, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
for
Hey,
real.
shout out to all the clubs that
It's like-
actually get good gear for their DJs. Like,
yeah, literally.
fucking like,
The
dude,
light just cut out.
Avenue got like a CDJ 3000. Like,
They showed
thank you,
the new
thank
Nexus.
you.
Oh my god,
Dude, it's so
fucking
sick,
nuts.
bro.
I haven't mixed on those yet, but they look.
It's like an
nuts.
iPad
Gorgeous.
screen. Like,
It's
it's crazy,
nuts.
bro.
insane.
They look nuts. It's, oh my god, it's like an iPad on.
Yeah, dude, it's so fire.
But yeah, air conditioned lounge. Jank.
Jank.
Figure your
Fix
shit
your shit.
out.
Fix
dude.
it, bro.
I know. Figure it out.
Figure your shit
Just
out.
invest,
Straight up.
invest like a couple
Invest.
fucking
Just
grand.
Just a couple
like,
$1,000s.
into a fucking nice setup,
It'll pay off.
and
It'll
be,
pay off.
One
Literally,
night of
it'll
your
pay
liquor
off.
Because the sound system's
One night.
great.
Literally
sound
one night.
system is nice, bro. They have
They
like,
do
a
have a
good
fire.
sound
Like they
Yeah,
have like
dude,
the
it's like-
small.
the vibes cool too.
Yeah,
like
it's sick.
they have
It's a
like that
sick
down
setup.
pit or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's tight.
It's a
They
sick
turned
setup.
that back wall into a little LED.
Yeah.
Bro, you got a fucking house club that people are gonna
Straight
be
up.
to on the regular. It's
Yeah,
easier
yeah.
said than done, but
Yeah.
hey, just take some fucking shots.
That was a jank setup.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
was a rough one.
All right. Right, end that shit there. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
All right. So this is the end of the pod where
what
yeah.
episode is
it's gonna
this?
be there. It's gonna be 5.
5?
Last
Fuck
time it
yeah.
was 5. We haven't done one since. So
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be 5. We're gonna give them their segment. This is gonna be their track, right?
yeah.
The
Yeah.
unreleased track you guys
Let's do
gave
it.
us. It's the same one, right?
No, we're gonna. Should we send it?
The Latin track?
Yeah, yeah.
All
'cause
right.
How long do you play it?
The whole
whole
The
thing.
whole thing.
It's a WIP. It's a work in progress right now. So.
All right, we can put like half of it.
We can. Yeah, we
can
can,
do whatever.
figure that out.
We can do
We'll
whatever.
figure it out.
All right, so it's a Latin track.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it called?
probably. No name yet.
No,
Latin
no,
track.
Unreleased
Cuban
WIP. That's what we'll call it.
Unreleased
Cash music.
WIP.
Hola,
Cash
senor.
music.
All right, there we go.
No.
Okay, hell yeah.
End the pod there.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Zoom in, Gil. Get your zoom in.
Get your
Peace,
zoom in.
guys.
Yeah, dog.
Like Sam.